What's up, YouTube? It is Kyle here with Unboxed Autos, and today we are here at the California Proving Grounds from Hyundai Motors America out here in California City. And we have here the 2021 Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. Now this is all new, redesigned. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It also has won Car of the Year for obvious reasons. It looks absolutely phenomenal. It gets excellent fuel efficiency. Interior quality is outstanding. Not to mention that it's also at a very affordable price point. Now, when it comes to styling, I think they did an amazing job, especially with the rear here. I love the rear quarter panels, the rear tail lights. I mean, look at how just absolutely phenomenal this thing looks. Not only does it look way more expensive than its price point, but it also incorporates some really unique LED lighting features right here, especially to this crossbar here in the back. Obviously, we have Elantra spelled out here. We have our hybrid badging right here. We have the backup camera, as you can see right here, along with the Hyundai logo. Right here, we just press this to open the trunk. Really nicely integrated here with this piano black finish. The button's right there. Surprisingly nice wheels as well. Looks cool. We have focused here obviously on the energy efficiency. There are 17-inch wheels here on this model. We have this two-tone going here, but as you can see, sort of the angles that we have on the wheel sort of matches some of the angles and indentations here on the door panel and front and rear. Up front, we have the integrated LED daytime running lights. So those are nice and crispy. They look really cool. Then we have here tri-LEDs here for our lighting, adding a nice design perspective to it as well. Then front and center, we have our blacked out grille here. Looks very good, very aggressive for especially for a hybrid. It looks very aggressive. We have extra large Hyundai logo here. They've enlarged that. But yeah, guys, this is super cool vehicle, very affordable, drives surprisingly good, and we have this nice track here to ourselves. So we're gonna go ahead and take it for a spin. But before we do that, we're gonna go ahead and jump here on the interior. Here inside the 2021 Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. Now, again, the word Elantra, when it kind of comes to mind, if you know anything about cars, you think economy, right? You think financial focused, which it is. However, the new interior of the 2021 Elantra is absolutely outstanding, very surprising, even to me. When I first got in this vehicle, it was shocking. Not only the design, which is really cool, but the level of quality that is inside this vehicle is absolutely outstanding and the top of its class by a long shot. Now we're going to go ahead right now and show you why. So the first thing you'll notice when you get inside here are these door panels. Now it's a surprisingly soft touch material here throughout this entire door panel right here. We even have some nice stitching. Now the door handle is actually located down here by the hand instead of up higher up here. It's right down here. So it's, as far as ergonomics of the vehicle is concerned, it's absolutely great. You just right here just to touch that, very easy to use. Now right here we have the premium Bose sound system. We have two different settings here for driver memory. Again, even just look at the quality of this right here. Now this nice brushed aluminum. Again here for the air vents. It's very surprisingly good. Door panel, very comfortable to rest your arm on. It has a bit of a downward slope here, so it fits your arm and in your position very well. Again, door handles right here, very easy to use. Right here, again, the air vent controls, brushed in aluminum. Even the blinker stalks, the ends have this funky little design on them there. Not only does it look cool, but it's also easier to grip. If you're kind of just sliding in and out, you're looking to grab at it, it kind of helps you, grab that. The steering wheel, very comfortable to hold on to. There are many different positions. Obviously, you can do, your standard 10-2. There's also this right here, and then down here as well. So very easy to hold on to. Definitely, again, impressed with the ergonomics of this vehicle. Very comfortable. Absolutely incredible digital gauge cluster right here. It can change depending on your drive mode. You can hit sport, smart mode, or normal, 2 different styles between those right there. So those look really cool. Very crisp, very clean display, really phenomenal. Moving over here, we have our multimedia system. It's pretty good. What is great though is it has, you know, wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay connectivity, which I've been using. The premium Bose sound system here is quite good. For this segment. And we also have the connected car here with Blue Link, so you can run vehicle diagnostics. You can help you service the car and keep track of things like that. There's also a whole suite of features within Blue Link as well, online and on your phone. We have, you know, climate settings. Can touch that right there. They're also down below. We'll show that to you in a second. Love this menu right here. It actually incorporates navigation on this side, the weather, and, you know, your media right here. It's actually my favorite screen. It's minimalistic, but it gives you all the information that you need. A nice aluminum start button right here. Again, we also just have this great aluminum finish that runs through the entire front of the vehicle. We have accent LED lighting under everything, which is really nice at night. We have very easy to use buttons right here. As you can see, you can grab the map right there. Audio controls, obviously, right there. Radio, satellite radio, Bluetooth streaming, all that's right here. Moving down, we have the climate control settings. And again, nice little patterns here on the trim for the climate control settings. We have 3 different speeds of automatic blower control. For the sake of the sound, we will put on low. We have cooled seats in this vehicle, which is phenomenal. Our different drive mode button right here. Parking camera. I would like to see, even though it is a small car, I'd like to see a overhead 3D bird's eye view as well. We don't have that. It just shows the back. Again, it's a small car. It's not really an issue, but it would be nice to have. Right here, we kind of separate the passenger and driver with this right here. Easy to grab onto handle, piano black finish. Gear selector right here in the center, nice and easy to use. We have a sport transmission mode, and then also manual shifting availability as well. 2 cup holders. We have this little guy right here. If you want to make the cup holders deeper, you can go right like that. Or if you have, you know, a Starbucks cup or something, you can flip that around. And there you go. The seats have been largely upgraded. They have gained size. They're a little bit larger than before. Headrests much improved. Seat comfort dramatically improved. That was one of my main complaints of the previous Elantra. It was just, you know, the seats were just not all that comfortable and a little bit small. They're not even, you know, that large of a guy at 5'10", 165, and the seats were pretty tiny. So larger seats, more supportive, and you can even kind of see they're much higher end than they were in the past. So that is great to see. So yeah, that is the interior of the Elantra. Please bounce any questions over, and now we're going to go ahead and take it for a little test drive. All right, now we are about to drive this car, the 2021 Hyundai Elantra Hybrid. Now, one of the things that, you know, you kind of just get first is that, you know, super quiet, smooth city driving experience, which is obviously phenomenal. Now, another thing that you get with this guy around town is a little bit of that hybrid pickup power. You know, you can kind of step on it a little bit, feel it take off. You know, it's like, oh, okay, a little nice little pep. Then we also get that regenerative braking when we're in the brakes, like right now. It's really, you know, even helping us, you know, obviously take back some energy, get better fuel economy, better fuel efficiency overall. Now, another thing which is great is, you know, with the size of this vehicle, the turning radius is you know, it's pretty decent. So that allows us to, you know, maneuver in and out of, you know, traffic, park in that little bit of a tighter space without much of a problem. Another thing it allows us to do is, you know, pop this guy even into sport mode like we just did right now, and, you know, kind of get a feeling of how the suspension is. Oh, it's nice and tight. Oh, right now we're taking a nice hairpin turn, maxing out the power, going about 50 miles an hour right now. And yeah, really kind of feel that suspension work here is really good, you know. And even you know, putting this car to the test right now. We're going to do a nice hard turn. The back end doesn't even come out at all. It's, you know, surprisingly, surprisingly good at staying on track. It's the handling in this car is just is surprisingly good. It's really good, and you know, it makes the car fun to drive. You know, even out here in California. And what's nice too is, you know, it's around town. If you know, you can just get. It just hops to it, you know, with the little electric power. This car is quick on its feet. You know, again, it's an Elantra Hybrid. You know, it shouldn't necessarily be fun to drive. You know, yet it is, which is really quite something. And then just again that wheel hold, that back end hold that you get, it's so good. It's you know, actually puts a little bit of a smile on your face. You can actually have fun, you know, driving this car around, you know, around town, up in the mountains, up in the hills. Again, with that little bit of a, you know, electric boost that you get from this car. It's you know, it's surprisingly fun, you know, fun to drive. Now, the other thing, which, you know, people don't often, you know, think about, is that hybrids aren't always necessarily have to be, you know, focused on fuel efficiency. This is top of the line fuel efficiency. You know, I mean, you can see 50 miles to the gallon in this car, which is really impressive. But with that battery, with that electric power, you get, you know, a nice little pep off the line. Now again, you know, on the highway, if you're looking to pass somebody, you know, you're going 70, you need to jump to 85. It's not going to be super fast, right? It's a smaller displacement engine, but just around town and sort of that, you know, like 0 to 60 mile an hour range of speed, it's like, oh, this is fun, you know? And the other thing which the Elantra has going for it is that it is a 6-speed automatic transmission. It is not a CVT like so many of their competitors have, which is, you know, a lot less fun. It's not very much fun, a CVT. It's whiny, it doesn't drive very good, but, you know, again, with the Elantra here, it's, wow, we're getting some major, like, G's here on the asphalt. And coming in, yeah, it's a good time coming in hot here. And yeah, 60 miles an hour is pretty quick. I'd say probably around 8 seconds if I had to guess. I'd say, you know, it's about 8 seconds. And yeah, I mean, it's a really fun car to drive. Good handling, good responsive steering. The rear suspension is very good, surprisingly good. And, you know, again, nice little pep around town. So yeah, no complaints there whatsoever. It's a fun car to drive.